Excellencies, distinguished fellows of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to join you for this webinar, and thank you to the Nigerian Academy of Engineering for convening us around this important topic. This is a moment of opportunity. It is also a moment of responsibility. Next week, the Secretary-General will deliver a major speech on the margins of the London Climate Action Week, addressing the global response to the climate and energy crises as the UN system is accelerating implementing his climate strategy. Nigeria's National Climate Plan, its nationally determined contributions submitted in September last year, is more than a climate document. It is a blueprint for a better, stronger, and more resilient economy. It sets out a pathway for economic-wide action backed by concrete measures across key sectors and anchored in development, resilience, and opportunity. This could not be more important. Across Nigeria, climate impacts are intensifying, from floods and coastal erosion to drought, extreme heat, and changing rainfall patterns. These are no longer distant risks. They are shaping lives, livelihoods, infrastructure, food systems, and communities today. With predictions of a 2026 El Niño, every investment must turn into a long-term resilience and preparedness. We can no longer build infrastructure or design technology based on yesterday's climate. We must build and design for the warmer, more uncertain climate of the future. And that is why this conversation matters. Engineers are central to moving from commitments on paper to projects on the ground. You're the people who will help turn ambition into systems, structures, technologies, and solutions that can endure. You're helping to engineer a better future for Nigeria and, by extension, the world. We must act with urgency to transition away from fossil fuels and towards renewables, and by reducing methane from fossil fuels, waste, and food systems. But it must be a just transition, one that also embraces the country's growth. Climate action today is not only about reducing emissions. It will be about economic transformation. It will be about growth, jobs, clean and renewable energy, food security, resilient infrastructure, and opportunity for young people. Around the world, the clean energy transition is accelerating. This is now a major driver of investment, innovation, and competitiveness, an industry worth trillions of dollars and growing at pace. Nigeria must not be left behind. We are well positioned to benefit from this transition through renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, resilient infrastructure, innovation, and the talent of its people. But we must also be clear-eyed about the challenges. Progress will require closing finance gaps. It will require stronger infrastructure. It will require better coordination across sectors and levels of government. It will also require technical capacity, institutional capacity, and delivery capacity. It will require leadership. And that is why Nigeria's whole of economy, whole of society approach is so important. Government cannot do this alone. The transition will be delivered through partnerships, genuine partnerships with engineers, businesses, communities, universities, innovators, financiers, and development partners, all playing their part. This is where the Nigerian Academy of Engineering has such an important role to play. Engineering leadership is critical to designing practical solutions, advancing innovation, reducing risk, lowering our emissions, and building the infrastructure that can withstand the pressures of a changing climate. The task before us is not simply to respond to climate change. It is to build differently, to plan differently, to invest differently, and to deliver differently. The United Nations is already supporting Nigeria to translate its NDC into investment plans and bankable projects, while helping to unlock new sources of finance. And the UN stands ready to continue accompanying Nigeria on the path from ambition to implementation, accelerating delivery, supporting partnerships, and helping turn climate commitments into results for people. The choices we make now will shape Nigeria's future for decades to come. With ambition, discipline, and partnership, Nigeria could seize the opportunities of this transition and deliver sustainable growth, resilience, and prosperity for all. I thank you.